This is JBSA again. Mic check, over.
Go ahead, Terry. We're live. Go ahead.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Terry Burton, the campus director for Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Worldwide Campus at San Antonio, Texas. It is my privilege to welcome you to the Microsoft Software Systems Academy Recognition Ceremony for Cohort 6. It is also a great pleasure to welcome the family and friends who are joining us today from different parts of the country to celebrate this special day. I would now like to ask that you show respect for the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to introduce Major General Chris Cortez, who is joining us today by video messaging. General Cortez is the Vice President of Military Affairs at Microsoft, where he leads the company engagement with veterans and military families as a part of its focus on inspiring and developing formal service members for roles in the IT industry. General Cortez served more than 33 years in the U.S. Marine Corps. When he retired in 2004 as a Major General, he had been leading the Marine Corps Recruiting Command in Quantico, Virginia, recruiting more than 75,000 men and women. Before that, he was the Director of Operations for the U.S. Pacific Command, overseeing operations for 300,000 military personnel. And he has previously commanded Marines at the platoon, company, battalion, and regimental levels, including during desert operation storms. General Cortez is not only an advocate for education, he's also a mentor. He also mentors others. It is something he did in the Marine Corps, and he has continued to do at Microsoft. Now it's my pleasure to introduce General Cortez.
Hello, graduates. It's great to be with you. To me, being gathered virtually is a real demonstration of two important things. First, that you've all shown incredible resilience amid change as MSSA classes moved online. And secondly, that you're joining an industry that will evolve significantly through this global pandemic as people and organizations become more and more reliant on technology. That makes your military background even more valuable. Through my 30 years of service, I've seen time and again how this community bands together when it matters most, how you step up to face adversity together. The presence of each and every one of you here today is proof of your shared contribution to that legacy. And it's that spirit of adaptability and camaraderie that will help you succeed in the next stage of your career. My own career has been a lifetime in the making. In fact, you could say it started before I was even born. In the late 1940s, two Spanish peasant farmers, Juan and Dolores Cortez, my parents, came to the United States with their 4 children. Among other jobs, they worked in the orchards of Northern California. My mom worked the night shift in an onion factory, and my dad worked as many hours as possible as a carpenter. Eventually, I came along, their first child born on US soil, followed by 2 more of my siblings. To say my parents worked hard barely scratches the surface of what they endured. They toiled through scorching summers and cold winters, driven by their ambition to give their children a life of opportunities that they did not have. They knew a better life required better education, and it became clear to me at an early age that a focus on learning would not only improve my prospects and allow me to help others, but it could also enable me to fulfill my dream of serving my country in a meaningful way. That hunger for education and passion for service ultimately inspired me to enlist in the U.S. Marines. And after 33 years as an infantry officer, those same values, plus the lessons and experiences gained in the military, led me to pursue a new career at Microsoft. As I learned firsthand, transitioning from a life in uniform is not easy. The civilian workforce is an entirely different realm with its own customs, principles, and culture. But as I also learned firsthand, veterans can succeed and thrive in the modern workforce. The skills we bring, such as problem solving, leadership, teamwork, and a mission-driven focus, are vital to companies today. But sometimes corporate decision makers and veterans and service members alike need to be reminded of what you bring to the table. That's why we started MSSA, to help equip servicemen and women like you with the tools and training you need to successfully transition to the next phase of your careers, and also to help companies understand just how valuable you are. No doubt the value you bring, especially today as the fight against COVID-19 creates new urgency to harness technology to improve how people live and work. Your skills and training from the military and MSSA have never been so critical. You represent some of the best talent our country has to offer. You have heart. You understand the value of mission. You know just how much can be accomplished swiftly, and when we come together, resourcefully. Take a moment to recognize that and let it sink in. You already have what it takes to succeed in a civilian career. So I'd like to leave you with 4 tactical tips for mastering this new terrain. Number 1, find a mentor. Hopefully you experienced from MSSA just how beneficial it is to have a mentor on your side. Such a relationship doesn't stop being important. A mentor helps you level set, check your assumptions, and learn from their experiences. Second, pursue opportunities that leverage your strengths. If you haven't already, read the book Strengths Finder and take the Strengths Finder assessment. It's well worth it, especially in terms of learning how you can best operate and collaborate in a corporate setting. Third, network, network, network. Use LinkedIn, ask for help, job leads, tips, and introductions from your connections. And don't be shy about reaching out to those you have served with in similar units or have similar backgrounds and experiences. And last, believe in yourself. Like the most rewarding challenges in life, growing your career is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient, be persistent, and put your training to practice. Remember, you are the best recruiter. Your skills and experience will play a critical role in helping our workforce get back on its feet. Believe in that and own it. We're fortunate to live in a time when more and more companies are recognizing the incredible talent in veterans and service members coming out of the military and out of MSSA, specifically MSSA. Not only are you in demand, but your country still needs you. This is your time, and we're lucky to have you in our graduating class of 2020. I wish you all the best, and I believe in you. You can make your dreams come true. God bless each of you, and may God bless America.
Thank you, General Cortez. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's my honor to introduce Dr. John Watret, who is also joining us today by video messaging. Dr. John Watret, Chancellor for Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University Worldwide, provides leadership and strategic direction that foster growth, maintain academic integrity, and promotes efficiency operations for the worldwide headquarters in Daytona Beach, Florida, and the over 130 campuses locations worldwide. Under his leadership, the Worldwide Campus, which serves more than 23,000 students annually, has earned the top 2 ranks in the country by the U.S. News and World Report for the best online bachelor program and has held rank in the top 5 for the last 7 years. Dr. Watret is active with organizations both nationally and internationally, serving as chairman of the board of directors for Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, Asia, in Singapore. As an appointed board member and chair of the University of Florida Online Advisory Board, as an elected member for the Flight Safety Foundation Board of Governors, and as a board member for the Aerospace Alliance, he's also a fellow of the Royal Aeronautical Society and has been a featured speaker and panelist at several national and international conferences. A licensed private pilot, he holds a PhD and a master's of Science in Mathematics, both from Texas A&M University, and a bachelor's degree with honors from Heriot-Watt University, Edinburgh, Scotland. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Watret.
Congratulations, MSSA graduates. It's great to be sharing this special day with you, your family, and your friends. Although I'm not able to be with you in person to recognize your achievements, I want to tell you how especially proud we are of you all. Every MSSA graduate in every cohort works hard to earn the MSSA diploma. But we are especially proud of you. I commend each and every one of you for your motivation, your hard work, and your resiliency during these challenging times. You have successfully navigated these uncertain times together as virtual teams. You have demonstrated agility, and you have achieved the goals you set out to achieve. All these attributes are key to your success. As you transition out of the military into the civilian world, remember that your military training has provided you with invaluable career skills such as self-discipline, teamwork, communication skills, and the ability to analyze risk. All key attributes valued in technology-related industries. Your days in uniform may be numbered, but your contributions to our country's high-tech economy are just getting started. One of the stories I enjoy sharing involves a young soldier who learned some important skills while serving as a combat engineer at Fort Carson. He had to overcome some challenges, but never gave up. He completed the MSSA program and found a well-paying position close to his home back here in Florida. Now, by all accounts, this young soldier's transition went very well. What makes this young soldier's story one that I really enjoy sharing is that even though he had a good job, he didn't stop learning. Within just a few short years, he completed not only the MSSA program, but also his bachelor's degree and is now working on his master's in information security and assurance, all with Embry-Riddle. He now has a position as a systems engineer in Washington, D.C. When asked why he decided to keep continuing with his education, he stated that each year billions of dollars are lost due to cybercrime, and he wanted to be part of the solution to this problem. Remember that learning is not a destination, it's a lifelong journey. We are proud when you display your Embry-Riddle credentials, but lifelong learning is more than just displaying a diploma on a wall. It is also about the future you plan to create for yourself, for your families, and for our communities. We are experiencing history in this moment, a history that will be talked about for decades, a history that will reshape all of our lives in some way or the other. How we respond and become part of the way forward will define our future for many years to come. My advice to you, continue to be agile, continue to be resilient, become a lifelong learner, and use your knowledge and your skills in such a way that helps create the future we all want to be proud of. Thank you for committing your time and to the MSSA program. We are proud of you. We are proud to call you Eagles. Congratulations to all the MSSA graduates, and my very best wishes for a bright future. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Watret. Next, I'm honored to introduce with us live today live, the commander of the 502nd Force Support Group, Joint Base San Antonio, Colonel Shane R. Cuellar, and the executive director of the 502nd Force Support Group, Joint Base San Antonio, Ms. Serafina de los Santos.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning from San Antonio, Texas. On behalf of Joint Base San Antonio, I'm thrilled that we are here this morning to celebrate another Microsoft Software and Systems Academy graduation. This is our 6th cohort, and I want to thank the MSSA team and lead and the entire Microsoft family for their support of our transitioning service members and veterans. By the way, before I continue, I want to wish the U.S. Marine Corps a happy 245th birthday. We are so proud of JBSA's Career Skills program and our partnerships with our partners and all the capability that they bring. Today is even more special because we are here to prove that regardless of the challenging times that we are in, we are still moving forward. Today, we have 15 graduates representing the Marines, Navy, Air Force, Army, and Coast Guard. I also see that not only did we have JBSA students, but we also had participants from Georgia, Oceana Naval Air Station, Eglin Air Force Base, Camp Hansen, Camp Lejeune, Fort Hood, and Mayport, Florida. Thank you, Microsoft, for recognizing that Military City USA and Joint Base San Antonio is a place to provide this great opportunity for our service members. Thank you for being a valued member of our Joint Base Transition and Workforce Alliance. I also want to wish everyone a happy Veterans Day and thank you for your military service. And finally, to the graduates, good luck. And remember to tell others about MSSA so that they too can be on a path to better opportunities.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Colonel Cuellar. Thank you, Microsoft Academy and Embry-Riddle for this wonderful program. And to piggyback off what the Colonel said, we're very proud that JBSA is a great partner of the Microsoft family. And again, thank you for recognizing that Joint Base San Antonio is a place to be to give opportunities to our transitioning service members, military spouses, and veterans. I hope that next time we will have a bigger class. And again, thank you so much for operating in this challenging times. So back to you, Microsoft, and congratulations, graduates.
Thank you very much, Colonel Cuellar and Ms. De Los Santos. It was with great pleasure that now I introduce Mr. Odell Hodges, who will speak to you on behalf of the students.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you to all the family members and command representatives who have taken the time to participate in today's ceremony. We've been brought here to recognize the journey that these men and women have set upon as they transition into a new career field. The Microsoft Software and Systems Academy presented new challenges for many individuals. It provided substantial guidance in the realm of professional development and fostered new and strong relationships despite being hosted on a digital platform. The beginning of this course was slightly reminiscent of basic training. It's in both atmospheres you ask yourself, what did I just get into? For many of us coming from non-technical backgrounds, the feat of deciphering code seemed insurmountable. The various technical terms uttered by our instructors, such as zygohistomorphic prepomorphisms, really made you contemplate whether or not cyborgs do in fact walk among us. Despite the challenges that we faced, perseverance was key to getting to the end. There were other challenges we experienced in addition to learning new technical skills, one of which was articulating military jargon to a context which even grandma could understand. To further assist us in translating these concepts were the Microsoft mentors and our site managers, Andy and Dina. I want to take this opportunity to thank you with helping us in our professional development endeavors. The MSSA mentors provided genuine and sincere insight. It meant a lot for them to see us succeed in our pursuits as we leave the military. Our site managers also played a vital role in cultivating new skills. I am particularly grateful for Dina's patience. The number of times I've asked her to repeat something due to my lack of attention really meant a lot to me. Also, the fact that she never got frustrated with my loud exclamations of her name whenever I wanted her attention. I also want to mention Andy's devotion to all of us after his resignation. As he often iterates, the relationship never ends. And that's something that is held true with him and most of the individuals that we've met throughout this course. Unlike traditional MSSA courses, this one was completely remote. It was unique in various aspects, from coordinating meetings in different time zones to dealing with connectivity issues due to harsh weather conditions. Nevertheless, despite being held on a remote platform, we had various methods of communication between each other. Ironically, it didn't seem like we were in a virtual environment at all. We were still able to make satirical remarks at one another and the corresponding branches of service. However, we all knew the Marines were the best. Hurrah, happy birthday. I want to express my gratitude for some of the incredible people that I met throughout this course. I will never forget Richard's stoic demeanor and how his happy face and his sad face are one and the same. Perhaps one day I will understand Rod's appreciation for keyboards, and I will miss Eric's subliminal messages towards Columbus Day and why you feel that it should be treated as a national holiday. Admittedly, I often forgot Shane was in the course, but if you eventually tracked him down within the breakout room and got him the opportunity to talk, you realize he was pretty cool. This course taught us a lot of other lessons as well. Some of us learned that programming is not a profession that we want to do. There was others, such as myself, who struggled but enjoyed development and would love to pursue it as a career. And then there were some who were fortunate for the opportunity to dodge work for 19 weeks. Regardless of the reason, we all came for a certain circumstance. We all prospered and continue to foster new relationships. I'm thankful for this opportunity. I'm thankful for having the opportunity to experience this with my fellow servicemen and veterans who have also worn a similar cloth. I want to say happy Veterans Day to all of you. Take care. And as Andy always iterates, the relationship never ends. Now, we experienced this together. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Odell Hodges. Well done. Now it's time to present the letters of recognition to our students. This recognition represents a month of constant work, diligence, and effort. Jeffrey Barton. Jeffrey is a retired 20-year signal intelligence Marine in the Iraq War, war veteran. He holds a TS, SCI, CI, Poly, and clearance, and is working towards a career in front-end development and software engineer. Let me go. Make sure I get to the next one. I apologize. Cody Cates. Cody serves as a naval navigation electronic technician aboard the USS West Virginia ballistic missile submarine. He is currently pursuing a future career as a software engineer. Asia Chacon Bethune. Asia is a Navy sailor veteran who served for 5 years. While in the service, She was an aviation ordnance and then pivot into the IT field. She's looking to become a project manager in the near future. John Clark. He's a proud father, Navy vet, and a future leader in the IT industry. Vanessa Heederik. Vanessa is a transitioning Air Force veteran who has spent the last year assigned to Brooke Army Medical Center in San Antonio, Texas. As a medic and an ICU floor supervisor, she plans to move to Florida and start a career in health IT program management. Odell Hodges. Odell enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps in 2013 from Los Angeles, California, and served 7 years. He held two distinctive positions. Upon entry as a supply chain manager, and then later years as a Marine security guard, he chose to attend the MSSA program to pivot into the IT industry. Travis Joel. Travis served 4 years as a Marine infantryman. He plans on using his military experience alliance with his technical knowledge to pursue his passion as a software developer while continuing his education to achieve a bachelor's degree. Darian Pace. Darian is a Marine Corps veteran who serves with the 12th Marine Artillery Unit in the 3rd Marine Division. His civilian career consists of being sales and marketing professional with over 10 years of experience. Darian holds a degree in marketing that blends well with the MSSA Cloud Application Developer Program. Eric Perez. Eric is in the Navy, currently stationed at Eglin Air Force Base, Florida, as an instructor at the Naval School of Explosive Ordnance Disposal. He will continue to pursue a career in information technology via further education and on-the-job training post-transition from the military service. Richard Perez. Richard served as a U.S. Marine for 5 years at Camp Lejeune and is now looking for roles in the IT industry. Shane Perry. Shane is a transitioning Air Force veteran assigned to JBSSA Randolph Air Education and Training Command as an IT technician. He is working to earn a bachelor's degree in computer science. Raoul Rodriguez. Raoul was the information and physical security manager for the U.S. Army 89th Military Police Brigade, located at Fort Hood, Texas. He is planning to entering into the technology field as he pivots from his career in the military to a career in the world of high tech. He hopes to make a strong impact with a company that will be able to fully utilize his talent. Jay Rudometkin. Jay is a Coast Guard veteran with 24 years of service. As an experienced program manager and organizational technologist, he successfully leveraged cloud tools and resources to improve collaboration and create transparency business intelligent ecosystem. He is eager to join the Microsoft team where he can continue to be at the forefront of innovating how people interact with and use data to improve lives. Sam Tao. Sam is a United States Air Force veteran who works at the Air Education and Training Command in Innovation and Future Learning. His goals are to find a software engineering role and continue to grow, as well as work towards a master in software engineering by 2022. And finally, Charlie Thomas. Charlie is a retired Air Force vet of 20 years. He served 10 years in information technology and 10 years as an education and training manager. He holds a Bachelor's of Science in Information Technology Management. His plans are to work as a system administrator or in project management. His next goal is to complete the Security Plus certification so he can work within the government section. We want to say congratulations to all our recognized students. Please join me in giving them a hand for outstanding achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our virtual recognition ceremony. Please remain with us for a few more minutes while we end our ceremony by playing the U.S. Armed Force Medal. Have a great day to all our students